Greetings, beautiful people. It's your girl, Yo. I hope you guys are having a good day. Listen, this is crazy. So the reason when y'all looked up here, y'all saw the live streams being deleted and all that kind of stuff. Every time I try to get on StreamYard, it was telling me some crazy stuff. So I was having some technical difficulties. But look, y'all take your time, come on in here. Well, don't take your time, bring your ass. Come on in here. Come on in here. Because I took long enough trying to get this thing situated, right? So, hey everybody, I see y'all people from the rose bushes. It's okay. You can stay in the bushes. But this is what I have something here that I want to talk to you guys about. Excuse me. So y'all come on, I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes because I know I messed this thing up by having to mess with this live stream, set a couple of live streams. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in so maybe the traffic will go out and people will know that I'm live. Okay. I want to first start off by saying thank you guys. I have a lot of new members. So I woke up this morning and I checked the Jigamabob and everything. And I apologize for the phone. Can y'all hang on one quick second, please? One moment. Hold on one second, y'all. One quick second. I just got a quick phone call. I need to call this person really quick back. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. Hey, Cece, how you doing, baby? I'm sorry. Listen, I've been catching HELL trying to get up on this Jigamabob. That's why I don't fool with this thing like that. Thank you guys for coming on in. I appreciate it. Listen, okay, so okay, I was telling y'all that I want to thank you guys first of all, my old members, my day ones, and the new members. I woke up this morning and I started, and usually I don't do this, but I picked up the little Jigamabob, the phone and stuff, and then started checking like the analytics and stuff like that with this YouTube thing. And I noticed that I have, let me see, let me make sure I got the number right. I have some new subscribers, right? And I really appreciate it. So I'm thinking I have 38, yeah, 38 new subscribers. And I'm thinking, wow, that's really cool. Hey, Mr. Keeman, how you doing, sweetheart? Nice to see you, Shirley. So yeah, so I was really pleased to see that. So somebody want to hear the old girl. Hey, Melissa. And y'all know normally I don't come on this thing often because I be doing so much stuff, y'all, and it's gardening season. So I've been out in the yard doing all kinds of stuff, spring cleaning. I mean, just cleaning up everything because I've been feeling different. Let me tell you how I feel. Y'all told, one of the videos that I made, I told y'all, people was pulling all on me and all that kind of stuff. So I had to get my spirit right, right? I had to get my mood right. I had to get myself right, right? So I had to center myself. So I started going and digging into myself and doing things that I love, being a part of nature and kind of tuning everything out and everybody out, right? Okay. So while doing that, the spirit talk to you. If you be quiet enough, your spirit will talk to you and start telling you some things, right? So, and then I was thinking about this. It's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in this world. They wish that they were somebody else. They don't really like being themselves, and I think that's pretty crazy because if you don't like being yourself, then who you think want to be around you? If you don't like you, who do you think is going to like or love you? Right? So I want to come to you guys and I want y'all to really listen to me and listen to me carefully. Listen real close. Okay? It's okay to be yourself. You don't have to be nobody else. And the reason why, and I've told you this before, some of you probably remember, that you're the best at being you. There is none other like you, right? Imagine being somebody else. We sometimes tend to do that. And it's a thin line between admiring somebody and being jealous of somebody and trying to be like that person, right? But I'm telling you, it's danger in doing that. And here's why. You see a whole lot of actors and actresses that you see on these televisions and movies. They have to pretend to be somebody else all the time. They make their money pretending to be somebody else. And if you look at the majority of them, you can just Google it. Look at the majority of them. They have a whole lot of problems going on. They so used to being other people or putting their mindset and getting into character to be another person that they lose themselves in doing so, right? And sometimes they believe they who they are. If you do something long enough, whatever you focus on grows. So if you do something long enough, you become that. You become that thing, right? So say you're the nicest person in the world, and then you have to do a character and be one of the evil, mean spirited people, right? You take on that persona, right? And so some people don't know how to cut that off. Well, that's the same thing applies in real life. The same thing. Because we are spiritual beings, right? And the mind is your consciousness, right? So is your heart. That's a part of your consciousness. So when you tell your mind something, it's going to do what you want it to do. Think about this. In the Bible, I know a lot of y'all probably, you have people that's religious, some people spiritual, some people believe in this, some people believe in that. But let me tell you something, it's truths in everything. You just have to take your time and pick through what is true and what resonates with you and your spirit. Well, in the Bible, when they said that Jesus can move mountains, you can move mountains, right? If you have faith like the side of a mustard seed, all these different types of analogies that you hear, all of those things are not like happenstance. In other words, all those things are not made up. Over time, if you think about it, these things can happen to you and it's happening in your real life and you're just not aware of it. You're not conscious of what you're doing to yourself. Okay? Some of you women, you look at these other girls and they have nice little bodies and things like that. You be like, hmm, some of y'all be jealous of them. Some of y'all admire them. Some of you wish that you were them. But let me tell you something. Some of you men, y'all look at other men with all these muscles and all this old kind of stuff, the bodybuilders and all this stuff like this. And you look at your pop belly and you wish that you were them. Let me tell you something. You should be happy to be you. Why? Because when you look at people like that, you don't know what's going on with them for real, for real. They could have all kinds of demonic spirits in them. They could be infested with disease and germs and all kinds of things, right? And you are wishing that upon yourself. So I made a video called Bless Yourself. As you can bless yourself, but you can also curse yourself as well. You understand that? It's a fine line between that because the mind is a powerful thing. Yeah, yeah, so be it, Miss Akimi. Yeah. And so it's like, and another thing that I look at too, people, they just think about this. One of my friends told me that one of these superstars passed away. You guys, a lot of y'all wish, oh, I had all this money. I wish I was a millionaire. I wish I could live like so and such, right? Well, I wish I didn't have no worries in the world because money would solve all of those problems. Wrong, because money don't stop you from death. And you know that Angela Stone, she just passed away today. Rest in peace, may she, right? But she had money, but money can't save you. Money can't save you from certain circumstances. And if anything, it'll make you a target because you have a whole lot of jealous hearted people, envious and jealous people in this world that want to be them, right? So they are really targets. They are sitting ducks. So see, my thing is if I ever was a millionaire and all that, would nobody never know it. Because I would live just like I'm poor. And the smart ones that are millionaires, they do that. They really do that. Do you see how they dress? You see how they carry themselves? They don't flaunt money around, right? Because they know the danger of it. You got to worry about you can't sleep in peace at night. When your peace is disturbed in anything that you do, you're not living for real. You're just a human being, just being here on this earth. You have to have peace of mind, right? So I want to come on here to tell y'all, stop wishing that you were somebody else. Stop trying to be who what somebody else is, right? Because that's not you. And even if you're a twin, even if you're a twin, if you're a triplet, whatever you are still different. Your fingerprint, your thumbprint, your feet, your everything is totally different. You're not the same. You don't even think the same way as your other one. You might every now and then, just like a husband and wife been together for so many years, they may think of the same thing here and there because they say you're supposed to become as one. That's because you have that spiritual connection, right? And but you're different. You're different. Thank God that you're different. You know. Here's another thing. What you need to really do is sit still and really absorb what I'm saying. What are you good at? Why are you here? A lot of people run around talk about they have a purpose. I'm here to be a preacher. I'm here to be the president. I'm here to be a model. I'm here to help people. I'm here. No, listen, we have multiple talents. We're not one dimensional people. You think about this. Think about your creator. Who in your mind, who do you call your creator? Some call it God. Some people don't know. They just know that they hear and they know it's a bigger spirit than they are. They know they didn't bring that stuff here. But you see all these different things that was made with the creator. The creator. If you look around, we have all kinds of things that were created. You can't even count them. Down to the ant and the most tiniest insect that you can think of or imagine. You probably never heard of it, right? From the biggest animal or the biggest insects. Look at all these different things that this creator made, or this energy or this spirit made. And then think about this, it made you. And you mean to tell me you want to be somebody else? That's not making sense because every animal and every insect has their own specific thing that they do. They have a time limit. They know their mission. They know what they're supposed to do. They know how they're supposed to move in this world. But we, as human beings, are supposed to be smarter than the animals or smarter than anybody else, the most intelligent thing or person in the world. We're the dumbest because we don't sit back and look at that like that, right? So, in other words, I'm pretty much saying you're not just here to be a model or just a teacher or just a preacher or just a no, you're here to do everything. Whatever your heart desires, that's what you're here to do. That's what you're put here to do. And what you have to do is focus on one thing at a time, one mission at a time, accomplish that and keep it moving. Don't get sidetracked about what Tom, Dick, or Harry is doing. See, because what Tom, Dick, and Harry is doing, that's for them. See, that's the way they're supposed to move, right? You're supposed to move in your own at your own pace, slow and easy. That's how I tell y'all I move. Yeah, and I've been on this thing now for maybe about 2 years now or something like that. Thank you guys. Somebody just put some. Thank you for this. Thank you, Styles. I appreciate that, baby. I've been on this little jigamabob for I say, maybe I think it maybe a year, 2 years now. I don't know how long I've been on this thing, right? Y'all know the story how I got on this thing, on this this thing. But you see a lot of people, their channels are beautiful. And I love going on YouTube and watching different people with their channels. I look at nature channels with people that live in the wilderness and stuff like that because I love the outdoors. It could be snowing, it could be over in a whole nother country. I look at stuff like that. And you can see the optics of their YouTube page. It's just so beautiful, right? But I'm not jealous of that. I look at it and I say, wow, that's so beautiful. That is really nice, right? But if I wanted to focus on that one thing and get that done, it would be that. That's not my focus. I can come on this thing right here and talk to y'all just like I'm talking to y'all, and you'll still get the message of what I'm trying to say, right? Because your thought stays in her lane. I'm not computer savvy. I just know enough how to flick this thing on and come on here and talk to y'all. See? And I know that y'all are saying, some of y'all are thinking, man, why is your thoughts coming with this message? I'm coming with this message because a whole lot of y'all need to hear it. A whole lot of y'all need to hear it. And y'all know people are like what I'm talking about, wanting to be someone else, don't know who they are, wishing that they were this or wishing that they were that, instead of knowing that they are special in their own right. They have something to bring to this table. Everybody has something to bring to the table. And here's another one I want you to think about. I got two children. Excuse me. I have a boy and a girl, both grown. They grown. I'm mama. So mama gonna come to the children and say what she have to say if she see them out of order or something, right? I'm gonna check them. That's my job because I'm mama. Although I'm checking them and I know that they respect me and I know that they do listen to what I'm saying, sometimes they don't want to hear from mama. Sometimes it might be somebody, one of y'all out there that might run into one of my children, and they may get something from y'all. You see what I'm saying? So it's I'm saying you everybody have a job. Say there's a bum in the street, and he may be sitting on the corner or something, and I'll chastise one of my children, and they happen to be out in the street, and they counter the bum and give him a dollar or her a dollar or whatever they give them, and the bum give them a nice word or something, not just a thank you, but might want to talk a little bit, and the bum don't even know that they just had a conversation with the mom, and mama just laid them out and chewed them out about something, right? And the bum might have brought something up and said something that might have resonated with the child, right? The child goes about his business, the bum continue to be a bum, the child driving along and boop, light bulb go off in the head. Mm, this bum said something like mama said, but they may listen to that person. See, so you never know who you may encounter that you may be helping in this world. But if you're trying to be like Tom, Dick, and Harry, you see what I'm saying? You're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out. Be yourself. Again, you the best at it. Can't nobody beat being you. Listen, I appreciate y'all coming in. I want to tell y'all something else too. Here's another thing. I know there's a lot of old people on this thing right here, and they showing their ass and they doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But don't throw all the old ones away. Pay attention, because just like I was just telling you, BB and mom trying to chastise a child and they listen, or what they don't may not listen to me and may listen to somebody else. um, y'all need to pick and choose. Pick and choose who you want to listen to. Pick and choose, right? It's okay to have choices. You don't have to be you don't everybody's not in the same boat, right? Because I am nothing like a whole lot of shit that I see on here. And yes, I'm calling it shit because that's what I feel like it. And that's what I think. That's my opinion, right? And somebody else may look at me and feel like I'm antiquated or whatever. I'm all old antique and back in the bushes or in the woods and all that kind of stuff. I don't care. This is who I am. And I'm happy being me. It's gonna take a long time for some of y'all to get to where I am. It don't come overnight, knowing who you are. It don't come overnight. But that's why I'm sitting here telling y'all about this so it can come faster for you than it did for me, right? That's why I want you to know now that you are special. You are here for a reason, right? And the reason is to know who you are, know thyself. Once you know yourself, you'll know how to move. You'll know who to move with. You'll know who to move away from. You'll know these things. Why? Because the spirit in you gonna tell you which way to move. It gives you direction if you listen. And I'm obedient to my spirit because again, I was out in the garden today and I was doing my little thing, spring cleaning, doing all that stuff. And my spirit said, come on here and talk to these people about trying to be somebody else. See? And again, if you were any of the stars that y'all know of, all of these superstars that y'all know of, and that y'all wanted to be like or wish y'all had what they had, look at them now. Just go back in your memory and look at them now and see how their life is now, right? Are you sure you want to be somebody else other than yourself? Are you sure? Right? Getting back to the old people. Listen, speaking of me, I've been here. I've been here a while. Not as long as I plan to be. Let's just make that clear. I don't plan on going nowhere no time soon. I'm just trying to tell you, right? So I'm 62 years old right now. Be 63 this August coming up. We are in March, March 1. Okay, so when you get old, let me tell you the things that happen to you. It's a whole lot of different things that your body go through and all that kind of stuff when you get older. But so is a man thinketh, so is he. I had a conversation with my mom. My mom is 82 years old. My mama still think like she's young. In other words, not dressing like it and all that, but think like I can do this, I can do that. Mom drives, mom shops, mom pay her own bills. Mama still mama. You see what I'm saying? That's who my mother is. She told me one time, because I said, Mama, how I feel being old? She's like, old. And I'm telling you, my mama can run circles around me. And that's a big thing because I make some stuff move. You hear what I'm saying? My mama can outmove me. Okay. I say all that to say this. When you get old, and you see a wrinkle here or extra mole over here or fat underneath your neck or gray in your hair, and I love gray hair, by the way. I cannot wait till my hair get all the way gray. When you see all that stuff right there on there, just like a person go to the service and they have war scars and they come back, you know, from the little war scars. That just means you don't live some life when you see all that stuff. When you get old, I want to tell you something too. I got a teeth right here. You see this teeth right here? That one right there. That teeth right there has been hanging down like that for about 5 years. Why? It's because the dentist say, well, your jaw, your teeth, when you get older, your teeth separates from your gum. Your gum shrinks. And sometimes your teeth separates from the gum, right? But that one has been like that. And I wouldn't let them do nothing about it. But come March, I have an appointment on the 12th of this month. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let them take that teeth and take it right on out. It didn't bother me. I ate something and I felt a little, I was like, let me get that thing out there. It's not decayed or nothing. It's just a chip from me. It was cashews. I love them cashews. And I get up on that bed up in here, child, sometime and I be popping them things. But anyway, so I'm saying that. But when I come on here, it's in my smile line. See, it's a smile line. When I come on here, y'all gonna see a missing hole. You know why? I'm not putting anything foreign in my mouth, in my body, right? And if y'all knew what all of those different things did with the fake teeth and all that stuff, if y'all knew how that affect your body over time, you wouldn't do it. I don't care if I'm a snag-a-tooth old lady. It don't matter to me because what you're gonna see is what's on the outside of me. See? But the inside of me don't change. And I still love every bit of me. Snag-a-tooth, gray hair, fat round the waist, all of that. I love every part of me. And guess what else? Whatever anyone says to me couldn't hurt my feelings at all. See, I want you guys to get right here where I am, comfortable in your skin. I want you to get comfortable in your skin because one thing I know, it ain't nobody like me. You may say, oh, that's arrogant. Oh, that's that. No, no, it's not. I am that I am. Isn't that what God said or the Bible said, I am that I am? I ain't changing. It's who I am. The only thing changes on you is the outside, not the inside, not the God in you, not the spirit in you. And people say, well, you have to get to mature. You have to mature in the spirit. You don't have to mature in the spirit. You just have to know that the spirit is within you and that you have the power to do all things. Why? Because whoever created you had the power to do all things and to create all things. And you think you don't? See, you have to know your power. Then I'm gonna tell you something, tell you a little secret. If I were to sit here, cut y'all off, and just sit here, I'm talking about cut this thing off right here, and focus my mind on a person, one person, anybody that I want to focus my mind on, and that know me, that knows me or know my phone number, I could get them to call me, and I wouldn't even pick up the phone and say, give me a call. I can will them to do that. You can will people to do a whole lot of things. You are powerful people. Y'all just don't know it. Stop trying to be Tom, Dick, Harry, Ann, Lou, all these people. Stop it. Be yourself. Okay, now I'm gonna read some of this. Okay? Let me read some of this. Let me read some of this. Oh, and another thing, damn dear, I saw that live. Many of them are very unhappy with, yeah, they are. That's the crazy. But you know what? That's they unhappy because first of all, first of all, it shouldn't be designed for nobody to have I'm gonna take that thing off. Okay, there you go. Yeah, a lot of people are unhappy because and some people think that people that have all this money don't deserve it. Then you ask yourself, y'all have heard different people talk about these people and what they do with their money and how they had to get the money, all the things they had to do to get the money. Do you know what I'm saying? Sell our souls to the devil and all that kind of stuff. But people have to understand, I don't care how rich you are, money is currency. Currency flows. It's not here to stay. It ain't gonna stay. Paper is made of trees, right? What do the tree leaves do? They blow, and they green. And in the fall, what they do? They fall down, don't they? Currency is made from paper. It flows. See? So I mean, it's okay to have it. to use it for what you need. But see, what y'all have to understand is we did a whole lot of stuff without money. People, it was years, centuries ago, people didn't use money. They did the bartering system and stuff. And y'all know I talked to y'all about that. And I told you about that thing that I was going to do with an app called Swap More, where people can do the bartering system and trade from country to country, state to state, city to city, even with your neighbors. I told y'all all about that. So my whole thing is, and if you sit down and you be still, you can create what you want. You can create what you want. Like you can go in your backyard, wherever you are, you can get in your truck, car, drive around, walk around, pick up sticks and bring the sticks back home, little small branches, right? You can get in your backyard and start a fire. You don't have to go and buy the firewood. You see what I'm saying? It's just that we pay for convenient. We've got lazy and trifling. So what we do now is we go out and we pay for the convenience of the electricity and heating the whole house and more than one television in the house, all on the walls. And we just still got so lazy and we just got spoiled to that stuff, right? But I don't have to watch none of that. I don't even have to be on here. They used to send pigeons. We used to flip pigeons and shit to send messages, you know. And back in the day, we had those little cups. Y'all remember those little telephone cups that you put the little string to and put a telephone, put it to the wall and all that kind of stuff? It's just ways to do everything, right? But yeah, like I said, we're creative people and we need to remind ourselves to continue to create and know that we are powerful people, individually and collectively, right? But you can't be with nobody else until you first want to be by yourself and enjoy being by yourself and study yourself and know every part of you, to know every part of you. You need to study every part of your being or who you are. You need to know what the terminology is for it. And every little hair, you know how many hair, just think about it. You know how many hairs all over your body? Don't nobody have the same amount of hairs. You know the little hairs that be on your arm, all on your face, all on your chest. Do you know all the hairs that's on your head, the numbers? Don't nobody know all of that. If people take more time to start counting that and stop counting other people's pockets and other people's lifestyles and stuff like that, they'd be better off. Wouldn't you say? Hmm. It's interesting, you know? It's crazy. Oh, yeah, let me read you. Hey, Russell. Thank you, baby. I see it's, oh, I get this little super chats now. Let's see. Let me put it on the thing so I can see it. Okay, respect Miss Yo thoughts in chat. Thank you for the wisdom that you and Miss Akimi are bringing on this app. Respect to the elders, a little blessing I'm sending, but your words of wisdom you give should be way more money. Hey, listen, Russell, let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you something. I really appreciate the words of kindness. I really, really do. I really do. And I appreciate you sending money my way, blessings my way. I thank you for that. But don't you worry. Don't you worry, baby. Fear not. Oh, your thoughts. I'm doing just fine. Right? And that's what happens when you do things from your heart. You know what I'm saying? And I told you I wouldn't have had this. Now let's talk about being obedient to what your spirit tells you on the inside. I told you I was out there in the yard digging in my garden, and my spirit talked to me and told me what this live stream was going to be about. The title of this live stream. I had already had some different thoughts in my head, about stuff that I've been seeing and things that's been happening, right? So, and I started not to do this. Right now, I wish y'all could see my two pooches are in that cage in my room sleep, right? My husband, he taking a nap. My daughter just came back from DC. She was on a trip, went to a visit to a show. That when she went and saw a concert, so she's in her room, crashed out. So I look how quiet it is in here. Who you think put them to sleep? Who do you think got everything quiet like that? Do you see what I'm saying? Because I'm saying it was meant for me to come on here and talk to y'all about this subject right here. So I was obedient. So you blessed me for doing that, and I thank you very much. That's a blessing. I appreciate it. But yeah, I just want everybody just to try to remember and to know for 100% fact and have confidence in knowing that you are somebody. You are a special person. You really are. Forget about what somebody else see you or how they view you. Don't look at what they say. See, and that's why we have a lot of arguments on this jigamabob right here. I told y'all this before too. People argue because they evidently believe a little bit of what the other person is saying about them. Because if they didn't believe what that person was saying about them, they wouldn't give them the time of day. And if you understand what time was, you definitely wouldn't waste it. You wouldn't waste it, and you wouldn't waste your breath on a whole bunch of nigger noise. You would cuss somebody out, but that's what I do. I cuss you out. I cuss you out good. I'll say everything I'm thinking. First, I'm gonna think on you. Then I'm gonna come back and cuss you out just as good. I might do it right away because I'm fire, but I get pissed off when I get real mad if something really mess with me, and I cuss you out real, real good. That one time, then I'll dismiss you, and I wouldn't give you another thought because I have a whole lot of your thoughts going on. You did? Ain't got time for that. You don't matter. You don't matter to me, right? Even if you're somebody that's in my family or something like that, and you get on my nerve, I'll cuss you out and dismiss you. It's easy. Y'all have to learn. Y'all want to look older than you are before you get the age that you are? Keep on fooling with that nigga noise and keep on fooling with all that. And like I said, it's fun. It's funny to see people telling. I love to see y'all when y'all joking now. Don't get me wrong. I love to see when y'all come up when y'all be roasting each other when it's a good clean roast. Love it. And it's fair. I love it. I think it's funny. But when it start getting low below the belt, I don't care for it. Because then to me, just like I don't like wrestling, play wrestling. I ain't never play wrestle. I ain't never play wrestle because I be ready to fight. So no, I don't play wrestle and I don't play argue. I'm gonna say what I got to say and get the phone. Put it in the way. Let me read some of y'all comments. Okay, let me see what y'all said. Okay, I'm gonna go back up. Y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all long. I just wanted to pop on here because I know y'all got things to do. It's thank you again, Styles. I really appreciate your super chat, baby. Uh, nobody would never know. Nobody would never know what. Dang, I should have been reading this the whole time. I should have read this the whole time. Okay, hey Jenny, hey everybody. Look, I really appreciate y'all coming, and I know, like I said, the day is Saturday, and I know y'all probably want to spend some time with the family and do what y'all do and everything. But I just wanted to pop on here just to give y'all this message, and basically, it's to say, don't worry about what nobody else got. Don't try to be like Mike or nobody else. Because I'm telling you, you'll be sorry. You what you're doing is you're cursing your own self. It's dangerous to wish that you were somebody else. Because those powers and those energies that you're focused on when you're watching somebody else that you wish that you admire and that you envious of or whatever. All of those energies that you're doing right there, you're willing it to yourself. You're willing all of that to yourself. And some of the things that you pray for and you ask for, you may get granted, right? And the reason why you're getting granted it is because you're focusing on it. God is not blessing you. You're blessing yourself with those thoughts by bringing it to you. But once you get those things and those energies that you ask for, it's not always cut out to be what you want it to be. Why? Because it's not a perfect fit. Because we are all individuals, and that's not what you're supposed to be doing or what your spirit is telling you or trying to guide you to do in this thing we call life. So focus on you, what your spirit tells you, what you hear the God in you say to you, right? You did what I'm saying? And treat your neighbor not like they want, they say, do unto others as you have them do unto you. That means I'm supposed to treat y'all like I want y'all to treat me. I don't agree with that. I'm going to treat you the way you want to be treated, not the way I want to be treated. And the reason why I said it is because I said this in another video too. I don't talked about this before. Some women like to be called B's, H words, and all that kind of stuff. I don't like none of that. Some women cool with it. Some women call each other those words. They say, "Hey bitch, hey bitch." They say that to each other, and they think that's an endearing type thing. They love they that's how they communicate. But don't call me that because that's not who I am. That's not what I am, right? So I can't treat you like I want to be treated because some of y'all don't want that, right? You did? Y'all hope I made sense to y'all. So that's why it's better to ask a person how they want to be treated. Just like you ask a person how you want your steak. Ask them, right? And then move accordingly. There won't be no problems, right? Okay. All right. What you say? I have a humble request. Hope one day to see yourself, Miss Akimi, Miss Collins, Selena, Phoenix, SJ, Styles by Hustler Locks, Miss Chicago on a panel. I believe that would be powerful. Hey, we can make that happen. We sure can. I'm sure the ladies wouldn't mind doing that. Yeah, that would be neat. Maybe we can just do that. Hey, Mr. Kimi, you in the chat? Why don't you arrange it? Because you be in the chippity chats all the time, and most of the time I don't be in the chats and stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. If Mr. Kimi don't mind, seeing if she can hook that up, we'll do that for you, Cutting Edge. Okay. Y'all listen, I'm gonna let y'all go because again, I know everybody got things to do, and I'm gonna break away, sit back with the gangster lean, and have me a little cocktail and things like that, and rub on my little pooches and stuff. Shucks, and later on, make husband scrape the husk off my feet. Yeah, when you get old, you have husk growing on the bottom of your feet faster than normal. Do I go to the salon sometime? Yeah, but most of the time I do old school style. You know the old butter knife that you have in the kitchen with the little rubber edges, you know the little edges on it, right? And then you got a little homemade feet kit with the stuff that you buffer, the little buffer kit. Y'all know. And then you get a good, great big old plastic bucket and put them dogs in there. Put a little dish detergent in there, or either some shampoo and conditioner, a little vinegar, and a little Epsom salt. Put these boys in there. Boy, let me tell you, I can walk a country mile after that, get that hustle off of there. But anyway, that's how you do that. Well, you save about what, $80 or more going out. But anyway, that's just me. I can take that money and do something else with it. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here because I'm gonna keep on talking. And thanks again, everybody, for coming through. I appreciate y'all hollering at your old girl. I don't know when I'm gonna come back on this Jigma Bob, but when I do, you better know I'm gonna bring you something. I'm gonna bring you something you can use. All right. So again, be careful of what you ask for. Be careful of what you ask for. Do you, because you the best at it. Ain't nobody like you. Nobody. Yeah. Bye, everybody. Y'all take care, okay? Peace. Thanks again, everybody.